The reason I chose the name Islah was because Islah being my baby, my first daughter, and this being my first album, I treat the music as if it were my child. The name Islah in Spanish means island, but I chose the Aramaic meaning, which means that it's a spiritual awakening. It means to reprove. It means to make better. And my daughter did all of those things for me upon her arrival. So that's why I chose to name the album after my first daughter, Islah. I'm not going to say that I conscientiously chose the artwork because I really don't put any thought into a lot of the things that I do. I really go off of how I feel, and it felt good. So that's why I did it. I took a lot of pictures, but it felt good. So that's why I chose that. It was supposed to come out December 11th, but it came out January 29th. The date got pushed back. Why did it get pushed back? I will never know. But January 29th was the date. So here we are. I didn't really put any thought towards the track listing because the label Breadwinners Association is owned by Drika and I, Drika being my wife, and we partnered with Atlantic Records. And her and the staff at Atlantic, they put the track listing together. All I did was made a bunch of songs, and we submitted the songs, and we gave them some songs, and they were like, man, look, we love it, you know. And I said, surprise me. And the track listing came out. I have no features on the album, but Trey Songz is on the bonus track. And Trey Songz, Ty Dolla $ign, and Jamie Foxx. It may sound like you don't hear Jamie Foxx on there, but you hear him talking in the beginning from one of the stand-up comedy shows that he did. It was like some of his dialogue, I guess, so to say. Ty Dolla $ign and Trey, you could hear them singing, Trey Songz on there singing. And, you know, it was a cool song. It's called Jam. And the reason I didn't have any features is one being that I don't like to inconvenience people. I don't like to reach out to artists and be like, hey, look, I need you to do this for me, because I don't like to have expectations. Because what if I'd have asked the artist, hey, I need you on this song, and they didn't do it? Now I'm going to look at you totally different. And then by it being my first project, nobody can validate me. I'm already me. So if I lose, I want to lose by myself. And if I win by myself also. So it wasn't anything against anyone. I would love to work with other artists, but I have a fear of inconveniencing people. I don't want to inconvenience anybody. So I just stay in my lane. And if somebody wants to work with me, hey, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. I don't think there's any particular flow when it comes to the way that the track listing is set up. But I do believe that I did what I felt and my team did what they felt. And when you follow your heart, you never go wrong. I wouldn't say that I have anything to decode, but my favorite song is the intro. And I love it. I love the intro because it expresses me. It expresses the emotional turmoil that I may have been going through at the time and the transitioning phase. See, a lot of people don't understand when you transition from being in the streets to when you transition from being successful in the streets to being successful in the music business, things change. You grow as an individual. So you get a lot of resistance from the people that were around you in the beginning because their mind doesn't grasp onto the concept that this is a business and it has to be ran like a business. It has to be ran legitimately. They don't understand that. So you get a lot of resistance from oftentimes the people that you love the most. You know, these are the people that tend to say the worst things about you and the most horrible things about you. And you don't let that deter you. You just keep going. And I love how the song come on. Say you love me, yeah. No, I'm not the only one. Struggles I overcome. Killed that nigga for my dog and now he owe me one. Say you love me, yeah. No, I'm not the only one. And I love it. I love when it come on. One of the most interesting facts to me was the song Hard For. I wrote that song while I was incarcerated. And when I was in a lockdown cell, I couldn't catch any hip hop stations on my radio. All I could catch was rock and roll songs. So I wrote this song to a soft rock and roll song. And when I came home, upon being reinserted back into society, I couldn't find any production for that particular piece that I had wrote. And then when I did find production for it, shout out Rico Love, I was in the studio with him telling him my idea, and we made it work. He got a guy that played the guitar. I made the beat. I mimicked the sound of the guitar with my mouth, like and the guy came in there and he mimicked it with the guitar. He played it. And when he played it, I was like, it's a few wrong ways, and they don't make a right. You can do both ways, ignoring wrong and the right. The new boyfriend, whom she don't seem to like, you stay right here. It's him you won't see tonight. But argumentative with him, she won't compromise. Women say they love, but never more than the ice. So it was like, you know, I waited. I didn't rush it. And the song was so ahead of its time, I couldn't have put it on any of my other mixtapes prior to the album. But it fit perfect this time. And a lot of people don't know that that song was, you know, way ahead of its time. And just the way the universe and the stars aligned, everything came together. So it was beautiful. I do believe.